Saripodhaa Sanivaaram doing really well at the box office, but still not available near me. Hopefully next week there are some shows. I don't know why PVR Annox is not playing it. That's I don't know why that's happening. But we have a video of Nani with IMDb. He's talking about the film, he's talking about his title, Natural Star, and much more. If you want to see the original upload, I'll put the link for in the description. It's on IMDb channel. You can check it out there. There's a reaction. I'll be pausing and talking in the middle. So this is not a substitute for that. So let's go. By the way, channel membership is on. So if you want to support the channel, you can consider becoming a member. Click on that join button to know more.
Hi, this is Nani and I'm here with IMDb for the exclusive icons only, and I'm here to answer a lot of interesting questions.
How would you describe your career to those watching from around the world?
I'm nobody, I'm an outsider.
By the way, this is directly uploaded on IMDb, not IMDb India, nothing like that. So that's cool. It's actually like kind of a, it's for everyone in the world who follows IMDb. And I don't know why the video quality is not great. Like I've turned on HD, but the video quality is not that great though.
And Telugu cinema, I think I'm the best example where a lot of people
Okay, wait, I
say
missed
an
what you said.
outsider.
Your career to those watching from around the world.
I'm nobody, I'm an outsider in Telugu cinema. I think I'm the best example where a lot of people say a lot of things cannot be done. They say that you need a lot of things to make it here, and then I think I'm an example that way, that everyone can dream and there's always a way.
How do you choose your projects and what factors influence your decision making?
The moment you start analyzing things and put too much of thought into it, I think will complicate it. Cinema is very basic, it's magic. So I don't think a lot of calculation should come into it. There should be a lot of heart, and I don't try to analyze it. I don't try to predict the box office of the film, or I don't try to
Interesting showcase of all his films.
try to think of me as this Nani actor listening to a story. I try to see that film in my head as an audience, and if that excites me so much, and if I want to watch that film, and if I want to show that film to the audience, I immediately accept it.
Which roles earned you the nickname Natural Star Nani?
Not really one
This I don't know actually.
particular role, but it was a process, because initially the kind of films I've chosen or the kind of acting I've done, at that point everybody started calling me Sahajanatudu in Telugu, which means natural actor. So with one film, which is Jandapai Kabaraju, the director has put a title card saying natural actor Nani, and slowly when I did this film called Bale Bale Magadi Boy, which is a blockbuster and it's a comedy, my director said he wants to put this title Natural Star, and I thought he was joking and I didn't want him to put that. And after a few times when he insisted, I thought, okay, anyway it's a comedy film, maybe it'll be taken in a light way. But that film turned out to be a blockbuster, and it looks like the feedback from the audience, they loved that tag, and every director after that started saying that they also want to put that tag. So initially I was a little very...
That's how it starts. Once it becomes like, very well known, everyone wants to use it, right? Why not put it?
awkward with that whole idea, and I let it be. But after a point of time, now when I go out, when I see a lot of messages from fans, when they start saying my dear natural star, when they start expressing their love towards me,
It kind of becomes his identity in a sense.
now I'm quite comfortable with that tag.
What is your biggest fear and how do you overcome it?
My
Interesting.
fear, I have no fear about my career, or I have no fear about what's going to happen, or success or failure. I think my biggest fear is that someday I will not give my 100% and I will still be okay with it. I don't want that to happen. I never ever want not giving my 100%, and I think that is the day I will actually consider myself a failure.
Wow.
What was the most challenging day on the sets of Saripodhaa Sanivaaram?
There are a lot of challenging days, just not because of what I am doing on the set, but because of the factors which influence it.
Oh man, I'm hearing so many great things, and I cannot watch the film, and I want to watch in a theater. Sad.
Shoot while we were shooting for clients.
Like they're like releasing re-release of films and giving it shows, but not a new film. Like, which is actually doing well. It's not like it's a small film and some people may see it and it's just gone. It's like doing so well.
Climax, and the rains have started, and it was supposed to be an intense climax. The climax was shot for some 17-18 days. There was a plan, and every single day when we reached out to the location, it started raining. To just suddenly cut off from the emotion and then suddenly again wait for the next day, and the next
That's,
day
yeah.
again it rained, and then we had to cancel the shoot. To maintain that intensity, to maintain that continuity of such an emotional scene through the sudden unpredictable rains and situations around shoot was extremely challenging.
That's so insightful. How about you tell us a moment from your journey so far where you felt you have, made it?
So there are a lot of moments you come across every single
That's very hard, it's like always something you look back at and can think of, okay, maybe that moment was. But in the moment itself, you think, oh, this is the moment I feel like I've made it. It's hard to. Let's see what he answers.
day when you meet fans and the way they share, and sometimes even on social media, when some of the messages they send it to you, they feel very very personal. They feel like they're coming from a very very deep space. When they come and tell me that the movies have changed their life, I feel that's the biggest reward any actor or any film can get.
Wow. And do you recall any fan interaction you'll never forget?
There's one recent incident, I'll say, that someone came to me who lost her husband, and said that the favorite thing for them, before he passed away, was to both of them together to watch my movies, and they used to have these date nights and watch my movies and enjoy, and they used to watch it on repeat. And then he passed away, and then she said now she watches my films and she constantly thinks that he's also right next to her watching the film and enjoying. And it felt unreal for me that someone shares this kind of an emotion with an actor or with movies.
It's that. I think that's what makes it special, right? Like it's an experience, and because you're shared it with someone, like it's hard, because I don't think he made the film for that, like in a sense that you are not thinking about all that while making. You think, okay, this scene has to be done right, okay, this film has to be done right, producers have put in money, they should make the money, and people should enjoy the work, and you move on. And then it exists, it exists in the world, and someone is watching it multiple times. Some for someone that film is okay, okay, one time watch, whatever. For someone it's their life, it's the part of their existence in a sense, as he said. And you realize, oh my god, you are doing something way beyond what you think you are doing. But also that should never come up, to you say that I'm doing something great in the world and changing things in life and changing people's life. I don't think that's how you should think it. If it's doing that, it's great. It's a byproduct of your work, but that should not the aim, or that should not the way you think of doing this work.
And then actually in some way it is giving relief to their pain. It feels very very special.
And do you plan to direct a movie in the future?
Yes,
I've started
that
off as
before.
an AD, and then I came into acting, and then I've realized
Nice, they are showing the IMDb of him. Like, I think for Indians, still IMDb is kind of, off sometimes. I still feel, okay, watching their videos, I should not say this, but I still go to Wikipedia for quick information. It's easy because I've been using it for my childhood. You can easily find all the details you want. But IMDb, like, there's so many tabs, and, so it's very cluttered when I open IMDb page of anyone. It's not easy to find information. So I think that's something they should, constructive criticism. Don't block this video.
over these years, with after receiving so much of love, I've realized that I was meant to be an actor. I'm completely convinced now. My AD experience, I think, is coming in handy now to better my acting, and definitely at the same time on location most of the time I work as an AD. I try to be the support system, or I try to be the bounce board to my directors. In that process, I think I also understand my role better, the movie better, and the kind of emotion we are.
I think if you can cut yourself out from it and watch it from the outside, like the director is watching every piece in the film, in the puzzle, then I think it's easy to, I guess it's easy to be part of it. Maybe sometimes you just need to know your role in it, do that and leave. Even that can help. It's not a rule that only, if you should know everything, that works better. Sometimes you should know what you have to do, and that helps the whole process better than you trying to be, thinking about everything that is happening, which the actor is thinking already. So you don't need to, get in the way.
Trying to convey it to the audience in a much better way. So it's like, it helps me, it helps them. So I think it's all a good process.
Does the audience's expectation limit your film choices?
No, actually, it's so much fun, and I know because of the expectation of the audience. When if you do a mediocre film, someone might still get pass marks, but I'm super sure I'll be failed because I'm not worried about it. I think it is a boon. I think they are pushing me to be better every single day, and in the process of matching up to their expectations, I think I'll end up being a better actor and delivering much better films.
Is there any performance you regret?
Kanti Sundaraniki deserved a baggage-less watching, and I thought I
we
came
talked
with
about it.
baggage, and maybe the story would have been experienced as just a
I think he did a great job, but he has said before that maybe people expected something else because it's Nani.
story. If it was somebody new or unassuming,
Is there anyone else you'd choose for the role?
I will choose Nani, who is just 2-3 films old.
What
Nice
changed for
answer.
you as you finished shooting for Saripodhaa Sanivaaram?
It made me understand when we discuss about Surya and when we try to build scenes, and when me and Vivek have this conversation, I always thought anger is bad, but anger is not bad at all. Anger is something which needs to be there, and which is the only reason people around you will know that you cannot be taken for granted. At the same time, when you use anger for the right reason and purpose, I think anger is beautiful.
How often do you use IMDb? What has been your experience with it?
This is, I would like to know the answer.
Chelsea at one of the top spots. I was very proud of the achievement. At the same time, a lot of films of mine did have great rating in IMDb, and it definitely makes you feel that you're on the right track.
Are there any actors or directors you'd like to collaborate with in the future?
I've always wanted to work with Rajkumar.
No, that'll be
Hiran's,
interesting.
And big fan. I can go on and on. I want to
He should be in Munna by 3. If you know, you know.
work with Zoya Akhtar. I
Oh,
want to work with
nice.
Imtiaz Ali. I want to work with a lot of directors in Telugu cinema, but right now I'm just saying that I really had fun.
I think Telugu he will end. Like he has already worked with S.S. Rajamouli. And I'm sure he'll work with others also.
Answering all these questions, and thank you IMDb, and to all the audience who are watching this. August 29th, Saripodhaa Sanivaaram
man.
is releasing in Telugu, and in all other languages, it's Surya Saturday. Please watch it on the big screen. Please contribute to trivia, reviews, and ratings on IMDb.
That was good. A lot of insights of. I think him working in with these Bollywood directors, it's a bit harder because you need to get stories where, because when those directors are thinking about their films, unless it's they need a actor or a character who's coming from the south, so they will open their box. But if they are thinking of their own stories, and they'll always have Hindi actors in their minds, unless some coincidence happens and things work out, or they've watched this video and they would like to work with him because he's a good actor. I think he can pull it off easily. Anything given to him. But yeah, that's always a bit harder unless you try to approach. If you try to like meet them and say, please keep me in mind for future, anytime I would love to work or something like that. That's a separate thing. Him with Rajkumar Rani, very interesting. And Munna by 3, it's happening. That'd be really cool. Like I can already think of scenes, but that'd be very cheap if you use the Joker reference. That'd be very cheap, but I think they're like Rajkumar Rani can do better than that. But yeah, with Zoya Akhtar also, it'll be very interesting to see him do that. But in Telugu, I'm sure like sooner than later he'll be working with most of them, all of them. He already works with younger and newcomers, and I think once he has reached a very big star level stage, he's already a big well-known star, but that superstar level stage if he reaches, then all these big directors will also work with him. It's like when, it's not how or what. So it will happen soon. But Saripodhaa Sanivaaram, I just hope I get to see it in theaters, and very excited for the film. Like I had some thoughts when the trailer came out, felt very simple movie, but of course it wasn't. It's Vivek Atreya, so it cannot be simple. And I've been hearing great stuff, great writing for the massive film, so always a fan of that. Like I don't know why it happens, man. Come on, it's not even a smaller film. It's a big release in multiple languages. Not even a single show near me. Like there is a show which like 50 kilometers away, and I don't think I can plan something because It's not just it's 50 kilometers there, 50 kilometers back, and then watching a movie there. It will be 4 hours, so like 7 8 hours of my time. It's very hard to take that time out and just go that far just for a movie. So that's the problem. Like there's Hindi version one place that's 3:30 p.m. show. I guess I checked last, but I don't know how long it will stay. And they're Telugu show, but no subtitles. I don't know, so I cannot trust that. And I've never been to that place, location, and those theaters, so I have no idea. So it's a big gamble. If I was living alone, I could easily take that, but I have other things to take care of, so I don't think that can go far. But anyways, looking forward for the film. I hope you like this. If you did, do like button, share it, and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. The membership is on. Check out more. Click on the join button. You can check out this video next, and I will see you next time.